Let's talk about the question that nobody is answering honestly. What happens to your muscle when you're using a GLP? Because weight loss without muscle is not health. It's metabolic damage in disguise. And if your doctor handed you a prescription and said, you'll lose weight, but didn't explain what happens to your metabolism, your strength, or your future, that's a problem. I'm Dr. Scott Self. I work with people every day who feel terrible, whose labs look normal, and who are now being told that the GLP-1 is the solution. Sometimes they help, sometimes they hurt. The difference is how you use them. Here's the truth. Semaglutide doesn't just reduce appetite. It shuts down hunger signaling in the brain. That means fewer calories coming in, but your body doesn't know you're trying to be healthy. It just knows energy scarcity. And when energy is scarce, the body doesn't prioritize fat loss first. It burns muscle. This is why people lose weight fast and then feel weak, cold, tired, and fragile. This is why some people regain weight even faster when they stop, because muscle is metabolic currency. Now, here's where most people get it wrong. They think the drug is the solution. The drug is just a tool. If you don't actively protect muscle while on a GLP-1, you're borrowing short-term weight loss at the expense of long-term metabolism. So here's the protocol I teach patients. Number 1, protein. It becomes non-negotiable. Not vibes, not guessing, actual intake. Most people on semaglutide are under-eating protein by 40 to 60%. If your appetite is suppressed, protein must come first, or muscle will be sacrificed. Number 2, resistance training is mandatory. Not cardio, not steps. Muscle, it needs a reason to stay. 2 to 3 short, consistent resistance sessions per week can signal your body to burn fat instead of lean muscle tissue. Number 3, electrolytes and digestion support. GLP-1 drugs slow gastric emptying. That's why we feel nausea, bloating, constipation. If digestion slows, nutrients don't absorb. Muscle loss accelerates. And finally, the most important part nobody talks about, off-ramping. If you take semaglutide with no exit strategy, your metabolism pays the price. You don't stop suddenly. You rebuild hunger signaling slowly. You increase protein first, then calories, then training volume. This is how you stop without rebound weight gain. And for some people watching this right now, here's the part you need to hear. You might not need the GLP-1 at all. There are natural ways to increase GLP-1 signaling through food timing, protein sequencing, and gut health support. No injections, no nausea, just biology. If you're on a GLP-1 thinking about getting started on one or terrified of stopping, you're not alone. You were just never given the full plan. What do you do next? Well, first, if this helped you, subscribe. Next, watch the video on how to stop semaglutide without destroying your metabolism. And if you've experienced muscle loss, fatigue, or fear around these drugs, comment below. You're not alone, and this conversation matters.